Let's see if he knows the trick where you can step on a branch.
Suddenly, this giant, colorful bird flies over my head.
Well, this is new. Hello, parrot. In the backyard.
We thought he would fly away. We had a party to go to, so we left. Came back about 5 or 6 hours later, and he was still there.
Yeah, we figured something was wrong with him. He barely had moved since we left. And at this point, it was like dark. There were tons and tons of possums in the tree, and it was like a cartoon. They were just staring at him like little forks and knives, ready to feast, and he just looked lost. I want to bring him in and save him, but I also don't want my eyes to be pecked out. I went and got just a huge hoodie, big sunglasses. Like, okay, now we're going to try and pick you up.
He's definitely owned by somebody because he's going right on your shoulder.
It was easier to get him to step up on me than it was to get him off of me. He was so comfortable. He was just looking around, no intention of getting off at all. I was trying to lay down and kind of like shift him off, and now I'm comfortable right here.
We're looking online. We didn't see any articles about like a missing parrot. And then there was a knock at the door, and our neighbor, and she's like, "Have you seen a parrot?" And I had a feather in my beard. I was like, "No, I don't know. What's he look like?" And she's like, "Check it up."
As soon as she walked in, Pedro recognized her. She screamed, "Pedro!" She started crying too. She was very emotional. She had assumed that a cat had gotten him. So she was really, really happy to find him too. And then she saw that he was cuddly with both of us. And she was shocked because she said no one in her family can do that with him. She said, I feel like this is sort of divine intervention, because she was moving out of the house next to us and into a smaller apartment. And she just felt like it wasn't a healthy and happy move for him. So she had been actively for months trying to find someone to adopt him, and everyone had said no. And so when she saw this, she was crying. She said, "It kind of seems to me like you guys love him already. Do you want to keep him?" And we didn't even discuss it. We just looked at each other and we nodded and we said, "Yeah." Did want to put our own little spin on it and christen him with some new name to welcome him to the family.
So then on the vet paperwork, it asked for his first and last name, and we're like, Pedro Pascal. So that's what we put.
We tried so many different songs the first day. He just didn't really, just like nothing.
Yeah.
We went over to our friends, and right away she put on K-pop for him, and he loved it. He climbed up his little perch pole and he hung off the side and started shaking his tail feathers.
All these new moves we had never seen.
He loved it.